So I'm talking. C.J. Anderson walks up to me today, and it was really funny. And he said, "Here, I want you to touch my stomach." He said, "Does that seem like somebody overweight?"
Chubby. Adam Gase called him chubby.
Yeah. And I thought it was one of the funniest things. And then our friend T.J. Ward came over, and Rod Smith, and I said the three of them, I said to C.J. Anderson, I said, "I wrote on Sunday, you're going to rush for 1,500 yards. Do you take the over or under? I'm going to ask the two of you, and I'll then tell you what he told me."
Well, first of all, he is built kind of stocky. So if you just passed him on the street,
but this is all
you'd say he's a husky-looking kid.
He's a fire hydrant,
yeah,
a butterball, and at times early in his career, Gase wasn't the only one in that organization that said, "CJ, you're too chubby."
Yeah.
But to Woody's point, that sounds just like CJ, because I've been here 30 years, and he's one of the more engaging, personable athletes that I've met in that time.
Kid. 1,500 yards, I think that's pushing it. I'm going the under. And here's why. I think he's capable.
Right.
I'm concerned about the Broncos' offensive line, number one, and number two, we saw him start 7 games last year, and he was real good in those 7 starts. We just don't know if his body can take it over 16 games.
When's the last time?
He's got to play 15, 16 games to get 1,500 yards.
A Broncos running back has rushed for 1,500 yards? I looked it up. 1,200. It was Ruben Drones. Was the last
I think
one.
it was
1,500.
1,200.
Okay.
To even get to 1,200, you have to go back to Ruben Drones 10, 11 years ago.
Running back that was here for 2 or 3 years.
The Buffalo running back?
He was drafted,
McGahee?
broke his, yeah.
He never got 1,200.
He
got 1,100 in
I think TD.
99.
Wasn't TD the last one to hit 1,500?
I think there was one after that.
Mike Anderson.
Mike Anderson, I believe, got it. So,
he's better than Mike Anderson. Anderson, hey, got some. I think he's heard that.
It hasn't happened in a long time, is my point.
You said he started 7 games, I think?
7 games, yeah.
What did he have last year?
Like 890 yards?
I looked it up this weekend. In the last 8 games, he had 797 yards.
Yeah, so
there you go.
There's your 1,500. That's where I got 1,500.
No, and I get that. I'm just wondering if he can do that for twice as many games as he played last year.
I'm wondering.
Especially if he's chubby. Fit.
Yeah. Well, he came up and chubby.
So how did his tummy feel?
It felt really like Houdini's at the end of his life when he got slammed in the stomach. Yeah, and you wonder about everything. You lose sleep over it. Yesterday I went to a golf course, it's lightning, and I said, "Go ahead, strike me. I want to die. I'm ready to die." And my friend said, "Don't say that, because God even misses sometimes. He's going to miss you and hit me." So you wonder about things in life. Let's assume for a moment that he's going to play all year long.
That's a fair assumption. Yeah. He's young, he's
Think
strong.
about what Kubiak did last year with a guy that nobody'd ever heard of.
Justin Forsett, that's great. And I know I'm bigger on the Ravens than you are, but it was Justin Forsett early in that season. I go, they've got a real weapon.
I actually like the Ravens.
You do?
I do.
Yeah. We agree on something?
Arian Foster.
That's scary.
Remember?
What about him?
Foster. He was a 1,500-yard guy. And who was the guy before him that was really good? Foster just came out of nowhere because he was undrafted.
Steve Slate in Houston?
No, there was another guy, though.
Ben Tate, you thinking?
No, Ben Tate
Slate was the guy who ran for over 1,000 yards a couple of times for Gary Kubiak.
I mean, the one thing about Gary Kubiak you can set your clock by is he's going to have a 1,000-yard runner. Yeah, and now it's just a matter.
Okay, but I'm certain they'll have a 1,000-yard rusher. But 1,500 yards, that's a whole different thing. But if you say they're going to the Super Bowl, then a 1,500-yard rusher fits right in.